Are you in the top 2%? The smartest people in the world with one Bitcoin, one whole Bitcoin. Why is this important? What's going on in the crypto space? You want to know everything? Then smash that like button, because it's time for crypto news, fun on the right, crypto a tope. First things first, let me tell you about our other channel, AI News. We have 128 followers on Twitter X, so you can join us there and you'll know everything about it. And for example, this piece of information, we shared that with GPT-4, we have already DALL-E 3. Run there, but now let's go to the cryptosphere with our friends Run App. They are sponsoring this video, so thank you very much. Thanks to them, you have all this content for free. Link in the description below. And why it's very important to be in the top percent, the 2% of the world that has right now one whole Bitcoin. You can go to the addresses, the Bitcoin distribution, and you'll see that 1 to 10 Bitcoin is just 1.7% in the world. Why is this important? Well, the BTC therapist is telling us why. If you own at least one Bitcoin, you are in the top 2% of all addresses that exist today. If Bitcoin absorbs 10% of today's global assets at a 400 trillion valuation, then one Bitcoin is like $1.9 million. Current price, 27K. So you'll see there's a lot of room between 27K and 1.9 million. Hopefully this is true. This is not financial advice, but some billionaires, we heard that on Altcoin Daily today, say that you need to consider to this allocation that a lot of very, very important companies in the world are not in Bitcoin yet. And we're seeing that bonds, we're seeing that all the market is risky and it's getting riskier. Well, so the idea of these billionaires right now is that it's risky to be in the markets and it's riskier not being in all the different possibilities we have right now. Like, for example, Bitcoin, this gold 2.0. So their theory is that those important institutions will come eventually to Bitcoin. If they allocate like 2% of their portfolio in Bitcoin, we'll have that crazy amount of money flowing into crypto and the price will go crazy up. Right now, we are again between 28,000 and 27,000 going up and down. We told you everything about that in the last videos. Watch them. We told you about the gaps we have with the future CME and we still have them. So we'll see about that. And also the importance of dollar going down. But worst news today is that dollar went down, but you can see that Bitcoin also went down. So that's a very, very bad one. That usually means trouble in the crypto sphere. Anyways, the Scalping Pro is telling us that dollar is going to go down because it has a gap and it will follow the trend as is usually. I didn't know about a gap in the dollar chart, so I went there and you can see that we have one. Actually, on November 22nd in the 4-hour chart, we have an open gap. So the idea is climbing to 108 for dollar and then keep on going down. Maybe we'll do that, maybe not. What do you think about it? We need to break this line first things first in order to be happy. So maybe we bounce from here to there and then back again. Hopefully so. Hopefully Bitcoin will bounce too once we get to 26,900 and we'll reach to 32, 35 if we are up for a close of the $35,000 gap. Maybe because of this cup and handle pattern that we have with Bitcoin, we'll reach the $47,000. We'll see about that. According to Stock Money Lizards, we are following this path, very similar situation right now, what we have in 2020. The idea here is that we had a black swan at that time, the COVID, and today we don't have it. So if we are not going to have a black swan, then maybe we are following the upper side for this chart. Hopefully we're starting this parabolic rise as we had in 2020. Hopefully so. CryptoCoin is telling us that you should compare apples with apples and not apples with oranges. Some people believing that right now we have this double top as we had in the cycle top for Bitcoin, the last one. But he says that you should compare apples with apples So you have an apple here and an apple here, and you can see those are the 2 times we are comparing all the time in crypto news. And you have the RSI, and it's again having the same behavior there. So yeah, apples with apples, that means we'll go up. If we want to visualize it, here you have it from the same Twitter account, X account, and you can see that we are up for the blue states and then the green, if we are lucky enough. And also consider about the Gaussian channel. I have no clue whatsoever what is this, but we are entering in the green as we did in the past here and here, meaning the next bull cycle for Bitcoin. So maybe we are early, as the Bitcoin therapist is telling us here. We have BlackRock entering the market. We have the halving coming next year. We have the possible Bitcoin ETF approved. We'll see about that. We ask our artificial intelligence to make some thoughts about this idea, and you can see these very, very awesome pictures we created with Microsoft Bing.com/create. And then prompting it just like this. If you want to learn more about this, again, go to our channel AI News. You have the link in the description below. I tell you everything on how to do that. But the idea is that we are early, no matter the picture you have for that. And one idea just in connection with this is that the possible president of United States, Robert Kennedy Jr., says that Bitcoin is freedom currency. So it's not Rodri from Fan on the Right telling you that is a possible president of United States. I have the full interview he had, so if you want to hear it, you have the link below. But you know what, to be honest, I don't like the voice of this candidate. This may be unfair, but it's the truth. I find it hard to listen to. Let's listen a little bit.
The methods for unraveling it. And I'll give you an example.
I'm not saying that he's not a possible candidate and he can do a very, very great job. But for this media era we are right now, it's difficult to listen. So I want to teach you a lesson from AI to improve the experience. If you want to know what he said, I just copied the link for this tweet. I went to twittervid.com. I leave you the link below. I pasted it there, so I have my video already downloaded. And then I found this wizard thing, and you will go there and drop your file, so you have the transcription in just like 1 minute. And then with the transcription, I went to bar, but it let me down in this case. So I went to ChatGPT and I just pasted the transcription. And I have here in Spanish the translation, or in English the translation of that interview, where you can go to the ideas it has about Bitcoin. For example, here, number 6, discussions moves toward Bitcoin, where the interviewee expresses interest due to its potential as freedom currency, especially after serving government control during protests like truckers' strike in Ottawa. Also, he's proposing the idea of backing US dollar with a basket of assets, including Bitcoin, to impose discipline on money printing and counter runaway inflation. Awesome tools you learn here in Fan on the Right. If you find this of interest, smash the like button, share it in your social media. Thank you very much. Thank you to Healthy Pockets telling us that it's official that we have some guy very, very important in US government right now, like number 3 in government in United States, is a pro-Bitcoiner. Cool stuff also from Crypto Rover with this crazy theory that within 99 days we'll have a spot Bitcoin ETF. Why? Because those are the days, less than 100 days, the SEC has to say yes or no to ARK Invests. So we'll see about that. Huge breaking news also that giant UBS just launched a tokenized investment fund on Ethereum. Great news for crypto world. Again, if you can't manage to have 1 Bitcoin, I think it would be awesome in the future, as we are telling you. And again, this is not financial advice. This can go to zero, of course, and then you'll be poor and you can buy a Lambo. or maybe you can buy a toy one like this one. This is the one we can buy right now with our benefits. But the market is neutral. It's not in fear today. We fear more the fiat world. Here you have in Iraqi banks the prohibition of cashing, making withdrawals of that cash. It's an attempt to stabilize the weakening currency so you can take US dollars out of your ATMs or your bank. Also consider the global currency performance versus US dollar in the last 10 years in Venezuela, Argentina, Turkey, Russia, or Brazil, and you'll see 99.9% in the worst in scenario, but up to 55.4% in Brazilian. And Bitcoin is up 21,369% in comparison. Here you have the chart for Bitcoin and the chart for US dollar. We are here almost in zero. And consider this interesting information. Rodri Fan on Drive bringing you here. Chase Bank now is adding Shiba, XRP, among others, for mortgages payments. This is incredible, incredibly crazy, because remember that we told you in Fan on the Right that JP Morgan was banning crypto in UK, banning crypto transactions. So you can see in UK, this bank, this monster is going after crypto, but then in United States, they are adopting crypto for mortgages right now. So crazy stuff. As crazy and scary as that they are creating alarms in United States, you will get a notification in your cell phone, your TV, or whatever, maybe in your refrigerator too. And we are scared about this. This is good. They will tell you if we have aliens or whatever. Well, in my opinion, this is a tool in order to control citizens as we had in Spain like a month ago. So just think about that. It's also scary that CEO, allegedly Tim Cook, has sold from Apple shares like $87 million valuated shares. So does he knows anything about Apple? Is Apple going down or what? And what about Ledger? Our friends from Ledger, link in the description. They are laying off 12% of its workforce. And we are trying to find alternatives because we are scared about this too. Can we still rely on Ledger or not? Hopefully so. Ethereum is breaking the 25 moving average line, which is not good, recovering right now. And as we told you the other day, how important it is to break the 100 line. You can see that we found resistance there in December 2022. And how long did it take us to break it again and start pumping? Well, it was 26 days. If we wait 26 days since the day we touched resistance, that would mean that for 28th of October, we'll have that break and we will start going up. Hopefully so. We have to maintain this legendary resistance for Ethereum. Right now we are. The market is in the green. The bubbles are mostly in the red. The most important ones trying to find the green. And DEX tools, they're giving us all the information we need. Link in the description below. And remember about the festival, DEX Force in Barcelona, 10-11 November. I still don't have the tickets with a discount. So I'm going to ask again my friends in DEX Tools because we need a promotional code and I don't have it yet. I leave you all the information below. And remember, if you missed Blog Galicia, you have this piece of information from TVG in Galicia, Spain.
Va a ser un evento internacional y un hito
It
que a
will
nivel
tell you
nacional.
everything about the event, but the good video is here in Fan on the Right. This is the one. This is a full interviews and everything that matters there. You need to watch the video and learn. Thank you to our sponsors, dextools.io, and thanks again to the sponsor of today's video, Roundup. Remember, we are making 5% with them. We have that lottery we can't lose. Today is Friday. We're going to play again the lottery with the same money week after week. Link in the description below and watch the dedicated video we created for them. And also they giving away tokens R&D. The private sale ended. I have mine You have yours? Well, if not, you can make some of them with this Twitter following those instructions below. So just click there. And more about possible partners in the future, Trezor, maybe on Fan on the Right, and beware of October the 12th, because they might have big piece of information. I already joined the email list, so I will know the first what's going on with Trezor. And as you came to the end of this video, some homework to do about AI and metaverse. Lex Friedman, the last video, you have to watch it. He has one of the most interesting experiences in its life. He went straight to the metaverse and had a conversation with Mark Zuckerberg. Crazy stuff. They were like in opposite parts of the country, but the experience with the glasses were like they were being just right there. So again, I leave you the link below and go and watch the whole thing. Use the subtitles if you don't understand English, because it's something that you need to know that it's going on. And maybe you are so stressed with all this information, like this poor cat. Well, then just find someone that massages your head and have a nice one. We have no more time today. If you want to learn Spanish, this video is on our primary channel in Spanish. If you want more in English, just wait here for the next show. Crypto news, fun on the ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!